Hi, my name is Emily. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to jump into a series of stretches and movements meant to be done in a chair. So if you have limited mobility or you're sitting at your office desk all day, all you have to do is sit back and jump into these stretches and you'll feel a little bit more energized, a little bit more nimble, a little bit more flexible in the middle of your day. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to first jump into grounding ourselves through a little bit of breath work. So planting our feet, both feet firmly on the ground, sitting with our hips underneath our shoulders, shoulders back and down, lift up through the crown of the head, tuck the chin slightly, rest the hands gently on your legs, on your knees, close the eyes on down for just a few moments to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. To quiet the mind, to release the chit-chatter, the stress, the to-dos, the ruminations of the mind, solely focusing on the breath. The inhale and the exhale as though you feel the whisper of the breath on that upper lip as it enters through the nostrils. And the exhale, it sweeps back. And then breathe a little bit deeper, noticing where the breath is going, if it's going into the lungs, the diaphragm or the belly. On the exhale, on the inhale, try to elongate just a little bit more. Slowing down the heart rate, becoming more restful, more at peace, more grounded. Really focusing in on deepening the breath, deepening it so much that it's expanding the belly and contracting. In our everyday lives, with the stress that abounds, so often we find ourselves with choppy breath, just breathing to that upper cavity, our lungs, running from errand to errand, or just the thoughts in our minds, having this sense of fight or flight, of constantly to-doing. When we focus in on slowing it down, creating fluidity, a rhythm with our breath, we calm our state of being. We feel more restful, more calm in nature. Let's take a few more breaths, breathing deep down into the belly, expanding it fully. Exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go and slowly bat the eyes open. Inhale, the arms just up overhead. Inhale, the fingers, flip the palms face up. We're going to do side body stretching. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. I'm going to mirror you this time. We're going to go ahead and hinge over to the right. Inhale, back up to center. Hinge over to the left. So we can start slow. Listen to our bodies. Inhale. Exhale, we're just creating space, and you might notice that you become a little bit more nimble, a little bit more open as we start to do this movement left and right, like a pendulum. Flowing with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, push it to the side, to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Last round here. Inhale to center. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands through the heart. Circle the shoulders back and down. Bring the hands just to the knees or to the tops of the thighs. Do a couple more circles for me. Circle them back and down. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch the flow. Go forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's tee our arms off to the body. Let's do little circles here. Go back. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch the flow. Go forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Create a little bit more space for yourself in your room around you. Let's go backwards with big rowing motions. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's switch the flow. Go 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back to center. Bring the hands back to heart. Tee them off to the body. Let's take that right arm. I'm going to mirror you. Take the right arm across the body. We're going to bring the left arm underneath like a fish hook. We're going to draw in that right arm, hug it in, and drop the right shoulder down. So just a nice thread the needle, seated thread the needle. Breathing, stretching out that shoulder cap. Softening the upper body. One more breath. Tee the arms off to the body. Let's go ahead and exchange. Left arm across. Bring that right arm underneath. Sweep it under like a fish hook. Draw it in and drop the shoulder down. Breathing. Let's open the arms up. We're going to bring that left arm up overhead and bring the right arm into the center. In yoga we call it cow face. We're going to bring it towards the center. You can stay here if you like, stretching out that left armpit. We can go ahead and bring the right arm around and you can interlace the fingers. Let me just give you a little demonstration here. Binding the hands. Rock the shoulders back and forth so you can lift up through the crown of your head. Sitting nice and tall, breathing. Let's go ahead and release the hands, tee them off to the body again, and we're going to go ahead and exchange, balancing the left and right. Take the right arm up. The left arm is going to come and help it towards the center. Again, staying here if you like, or option taking the bind. Internally rotating that left arm around to reach for the opposite fingertips. And then adjust as you draw the fingertips together, opening up, giving you some space to lift up through the crown of the head and keep a neutral spine. Let's go ahead and release. Again, teeing the arms off to the body. We're going to do eagle arms. We're going to take that left arm forward. We're going to take the right arm, sweep it underneath, cross the elbows, and then try to cross the wrist. You can always bring just the palms of the hands or the backs of the hands together, or bring the palms together on the inside. Bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Sit nice and tall. Option, you can stay here, pushing your elbows away from your shoulders. You can take the hand like a little eagle wing and send the hand away from our face. 2 big, beautiful breaths here to go. 1 more. Let's go ahead and open up, uncross the arms, the pretzel it seems. Let's change to the opposite side. Left arm reaches forward. Right arm reaches forward. That left arm swings underneath elbows, wrist. Bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. From here, staying here if you like, or pushing the hands away from the face. Stretching up through the shoulder cap, shoulder blades. 1 more big, beautiful breath in. Exhaling. Let's go ahead and release, tee the arms off. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, rock the shoulders back and forth, take a chest expansion. Open up the heart. Option to staying seated, or you can open up your knees a little wider than the hips and take your shoulders just in between the knees. Taking a forward fold with the chest expanded. Holding here, breathing. Head hangs heavy if you're folded forward. 1 more breath. Releasing. You can release the hands down. If you're already in that forward fold, just taking the hands down to hang heavy. Or if you're just releasing here, you can just walk the hands down the legs, bringing the fingertips down to the floor, hanging heavy between the inner thighs. Let's take 2 more breaths. Last one. Let's Again, walk the hands back up onto the knees. Slowly stack the vertebrae. Bring the knees back in line with our hips, hip distance apart. From here, we're going to do a little leg strengthening exercises. Nothing strenuous, but it will build some muscle strength and conscious awareness. So we're going to take that left leg, again mirroring you. We're just going to do knee lifts here. We're going to do 8 again. So you're just lifting it maybe 4 or 5 inches off the mat or off the floor and lowering. Lift up, lower, I'll show from the side, lift up and lower. Up, down, go 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and exchange to the opposite leg. Right leg, go 8, 7, keep a beautiful posture, shoulders stacked over the hips, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to keep with our legs. We're going to do leg extensions here. So flexing the foot, so your ankle's at 90 degrees. We're just going to extend it forward. We can alternate, and we're going to go 16, so each leg gets 8 counts here. So let's lift the left. 1, 2, go 3, 4, 5, 6, go slow and steady, mindful movements, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's bring it back forward. We gave it 2 extra for good measure. From here, just coming again just to that nice easy grounded seat, we're going to do a modified seated pigeon pose. Taking that left leg, crossing it over, keeping that left foot flexed at 90. It looks like what a number 4 could look like here. From here, we can stay just seated, shoulders over the hips if that feels good. You can also just test the body. Notice where it feels good for you, through your hip, through your glute, and just lean forward with your heart center. Breathe through any sensations. Oftentimes we think of our shoulders as areas we hold stress, tension, emotions, but we also hold those in our hip flexors. So just being mindful. Inhales and exhales, slow and fluid. Letting gravity play a little part in here. So you might feel yourself just hinging forward a little farther as we sit here. Slow, fluid breaths. Last one. And then we'll roll up. Let's go ahead and exchange the legs. Let's go ahead and cross over that right leg. Sit nice and tall. Feel the position, adjusting the ankle, the knee as you need, and then being aware that one side might be a little different than the other as we start to walk it forward where it feels comfortable. And I like to have mindful awareness, so just thinking to yourself, if you are using one leg and favoring one leg or the other, often standing in line, we can shift onto either hip and shift our weight so one leg will be stronger than the other. Also think about the whole body in general. If you carry a bag, if you're carrying your bag, your purse over one shoulder, or throwing it over the opposite one, how we favor certain parts of our body. Let's go ahead and roll it back up. Release the legs. From here, let's inhale, circle seat the arms up overhead. Let's take one more chest expansion. Take the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Rock the shoulders back and forth. Just sit here and breathe. Feeling the heart open, the space you're creating in the collarbone. Sending the knuckles away from the glutes. So release the hands to the lower back. Inhale the arms up. We're going to take a gentle twist over to the left. Take both arms over. Maybe you have an armchair. Or you can just take that right hand to the left knee and begin to twist. stay here for just a second. Inhale, arms up. Twist over to the right. Inhale, back up. And over to the left. Inhale. And exhale. One more round, each side. Up to center. Exhale. Up to center. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Circle the shoulders back and down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that that last energetic movement with the breath, flowing one breath, one movement, will leave you energized to meet the demands of the rest of your day. Again, my name's Emily. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, always feel free to bring those to my attention. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.